I don't think anybody else enjoyed teacher training more than I did here at Be Happy Yoga in Salt Cave with Susan Polk. For me, it was a dream come true. There go the tears. From the very first week, I just felt like it was a homecoming for me. The very first week, we studied the lineage, and I think my mouth hung open the entire time to identify who I was in the lineage of yoga, my identity in it. It was fascinating for me.
Hands to the heart.
I always thought it was going to be something that I did in retirement or something that I did when I had more time. And I found the time to do it, and it was a very emotional, wonderful, just one of the best experiences of my life.
I was hesitant about taking the teacher training because I'm 53, but I wanted to get a deeper understanding about the yoga practice and why was I doing my yoga? What was the understanding behind this? Why were we doing these poses? How were they beneficial? So when I started the class, yes, I was apprehensive about doing it, but in truth, it wasn't that bad. Now that I've done the teacher training, my yoga practice has become more intentional. I'll have this to do once I retire from my other job. I'll have this to do later on in life. After doing yoga class, you have the people who are taking the class come up to you and say thank you and how appreciative they are of how they feel and that it was a great class. And to me, that's the most rewarding, is to have that thank you, that the stress is gone, that they're relaxed and they're happy, and it's made your day.
I started doing yoga in my late 30s. I had a lot of back pain and a lot of anxiety at work. I was in a job that really wasn't suited towards me. And so when I started doing yoga, I felt such a sense of peace. It was so great. I had never felt such peacefulness before. When I started teaching yoga, I felt so good to be able to share my knowledge. I'm kind of a yoga geek, and I love to take teacher trainings and learn more about yoga, and so I just feel a real obligation to share that knowledge with others. When you teach yoga in the 200-hour training, it's not just about learning how to teach other people how to do the poses, but it's also about learning the different facets of yoga, the pranayama, the breath control, meditation, and the yoga sutras and the philosophy of yoga. So there's just so much more to yoga than just teaching postures. It's a really great personal growth experience, and I think that you'll really enjoy bonding with the other students and forming new friendships.
One of the most interesting things about teacher training is the friendships that you build with other students in the class. You will become another family.
Getting to know the other yoga tea training ladies was amazing, to form those friendships.
I'm excited to see who our next group of students will be for our next teacher training. We have had students who have been retired from their first career or changing careers to start teaching. We've had teachers, school teachers who learn yoga to use in the classroom. And we even had a girl who's in med school now, and she wanted to do teacher training first so that she could be a doctor and give her patients the joy of yoga. So again, if you've thought about teacher training, sometimes people do take yoga training just to learn more about yoga, deepen their practice. So you don't have to necessarily do it so that you're going to be in front of other people teaching. So sometimes it's just about learning more about yoga. Again, if you have thought about doing teacher training, don't think anymore. Just give us a call and sign up, and let's do it now.